so organic and intuitive, and it's just so easy for us, right? And so usually an organization that is mission-driven and community-oriented attracts these kinds of people, which you all are. So this comes second nature to you. The downside or the detriment of it becoming so second nature to you is that sometimes you overlook the importance and the power of systematizing it within your own internal culture and the benefits that can come from that. Because you're naturally already thinking that in some ways, okay? And so yeah, so collaboration, sometimes we think of collaboration as, all right, let's collaborate so we can be successful. In reality, if you begin to think about it, collaboration is the result of other things taking place. What are we doing to create a collaborative environment? In other words, just simply saying collaborate, collaborate is a behavior. It can be done with both what and what?
Inward and an outward.
An inward and an outward mindset. Can you collaborate with an inward mindset? Of course you can. Of course you can. And so sometimes simply just fixating on collaboration, well, that sets you apart from a lot of places that aren't fixating it at all, which is a good place to go. But sometimes then we miss the real power of collaboration because we're not addressing the ingredients to fully bake that wonderful smelling collaboration. You see how I use metaphor? See what I did there? I was just tasting those cookies and I thought I'm going to use a cookie metaphor. I'll never go there again, I promise. All right, the point is, sometimes we don't focus on the ingredients. And we don't recognize that collaboration is actually the output of something that we're creating, okay? And so all we're talking about here, these are the ingredients to create that collaborative environment. And wonderful things that can take place from there, okay? This is what we're going to do. I want you to, we're going to take a minute. Actually, I'll go back. All right. Joanne, you're going to help me out here.
All right.
I'm looking for this page, Creating Time and Space. 108? We're not too far off. Okay. All right, so 108 through 111. And then for us, you've got yours, it's 112 through 115. Now these are suggestions. These are ways that we can incorporate this outside. Again, the outside, you can't get to the inside out without going to the outside first. And that's why there's been quite a bit of focus on these outside triangles, and that's the first attempt. That's the first goal, first thing you got to do. You've got to find a way to puncture the status quo and to find out more about this individual that makes you alive to them and them to you, okay? So this outside triangle, this exploration is so important. These, on these pages, you'll find 8 different exercises that can be incorporated into an organization or a department or a team. It's a way that you can begin to institutionalize this important step of outside triangle understanding, okay? And this is all I want you to do here. We're going to just take about 10 or so minutes. I just want you to couple up. And I want you to just go through these different ones. Now, I don't want you to do them. I just want you to evaluate those 8 options and to kind of think about which ones might be really effective and why, either for your organization or for your department or for your team. Okay? And just talk about it. Now, you can modify these. And so what we're going to do when we come back is I'm going to just go around and ask each of the teams that we're talking about, which one did you think would be most beneficial for your team or for your organization, and why? We'll just talk about it quickly, okay? Now recognize that these are kind of not boilerplate. I mean, these are all wonderful, but there's nothing that keeps you from making some variations to some of these. But this is our first foray into saying, all right, this is all wonderful. What do we actually do to make this part of our rhythm, part of our routine, part of who we are culturally, and ensure that we're institutionalizing this outside triangle awareness? Because if you don't do something to institutionalize that, it'll just pass over like a great movie you watched, right? All right. So let's go ahead and just pair up with whoever. And again, we're going to need to have a trio. So, you know, whoever, just get together. I won't even tell you, we won't count you off. Just go through those 8, just talk about them, think about them, and then propose. I think this one would be good for us, and this is why. All right, I'll give you 10 minutes, okay?
You're good? Okay. Okay. Good way to just lie, I like it.
Thinking which one would be the best one to do?
Yes. So the outside triangle activity you've done, that's what we've done.
And then the second one, we're supposed to think about like what we're going to be doing to help everybody out.
I like that too.
Yeah.
I pick up
Learning first is facing a different person that identifies right here. Let's come to the center.
It's like trying to add up numbers and somebody yelling 30 seconds, 70. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking about it. I've done this to everybody.
by the time
really first. We can say we should just copy it. Sorry. Do your best.
we convene as a whole
Do your
team,
best.
other groups present their solutions and ways of helping. That person discuss inside the action plan. The leaders, staff meeting discuss the team's progress and help team members realize their efforts as appropriate.
Biggest headache. Share their current biggest headache issue. Have one person shares. We can do to help them. That's quite fun.
That is.
So, we have a additional room.
Right, when you're like sharing what's going on. Yeah, that's kind of good.
It'd be fun to have like.
That's pretty good. That's all, it's all like your whole, yeah, employees put in there. Okay, this other one is randomly assign team members into groups of 3. Most important thing that they are currently working on and their biggest headache.
Yeah.
Group identifies ways they can help.
Yes.
I like that it gives a positive, kind of, not just focusing on negative and then,
Right, right.
but I know we're trying to figure out how to help people.
Right.
Just a touch of the issue would be something that we could do.
It's relevant to the whole team. Pick an issue or problem that is relevant to the whole team. Sometimes that's hard because
Yes.
everybody's in their own area.
So like with your team, would attacking the team issue.
This might be an easier to do it per department.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking like the peanut issue.
Right.
Peanuts.
Right, exactly.
Allergies or whatever.
Exactly. Helping another team, pick another team in the organization.
When my staff said that,
Identify all the challenges, difficulties,
well, I had
burdens
this
faced by the other team.
family come in and they
Any
needed this, what do you think?
difficulties and burdens that you as a team create for the other team. Identify any ways you can be helpful to them by offering or helping you to adjust what you do.
Interesting, yeah, kind of approaches.
Develop specific actions to take and then discuss those actions.
And the team headache, and it seems the same.
Well, I think option one, we kind of do one day check, you know what I mean, if it's good check.
This is similar.
Yeah, it is.
But that's like-
Wonder what the difference is. Pick another difference. Fostering cooperation. More you're helping each other than one kind of.
Like if it was a one issue, this is more about focused on how we can cooperate on an issue.
Yeah.
Kind of if when it's.
Helping a customer.
That would be an interesting one. Years ago, we used to put together these service delivery maps, and it was kind of as a team, we would come up with how the customers, when they walked in their door, wherever it was, whatever service they were getting, what did they see physically, how were they, what was the process they had to deal with, with people.
Right.
And it just helped you to see from a consumer or a customer standpoint, and what we could do to adjust the environment or the process or whatever to make it positive.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's, so out of all of them,
You'd have to pick one, huh? Oh, I think my favorite.
see, I think there's different ones I could use for different teams, or like in the case of outside transfer activity, I almost feel like that's better to do with
when they want
gratification,
Yeah.
solution, you know.
Yeah, like deal with this and like
But
move
we
on.
need to get everyone together at once,
I don't know if the, I like the need to give, I like the,
you know.
was the headache one.
Actually, I kind of like
Was
this.
it that we said we
I
liked?
kind of like
Was
number
it the
4, the
headache?
biggest headache one right now.
where they get to share.
Probably
Well, and that they could listen,
Yeah.
and one thing they could do to help
It's a
is
small
probably
team.
listen.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
They're all related and
Right, certain
Actually
functions.
wanted
So
one of our
it's-
favorites.
Yeah.
Melissa were to say something like that.
just something that probably is going to easily help them.
Exactly.
I do like this customer one.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, so those, okay.
That's good.
Some teams, I mean, I think it's
Right, I think exactly like this one could be an ongoing one that people
Would do.
would do, and maybe we could just
Right.
say, okay,
we know it's even,
whether it's outside your immediate team or whatever.
this is like you making awareness receipts,
For the year,
you know,
part of
and
your
it's
performance
almost like
is
a big deal.
is that you will have an outside trained visit,
Get to
get
check
to know
With another person
another
that's not.
person outside
Yeah.
your department.
I think that's really nice. There's so much to learn. I mean, even.
Well, you were saying, you know, how, yeah, 2 years, you haven't really been out.
Just going on meeting here and there or something, yeah.
Or
You know,
from there,
really,
you
I
get
think
on it right away,
what I
it's
love
super
about the
important.
diversity of our team is that you'll come from different experiences, that you could bring some insight. Maybe working with the elders and some bring something to the
About
table
2.5 more minutes.
You wouldn't have necessarily thought
Right,
of.
true. Right.
Supporting each other.
Right.
They suggest you put up a big white and like say the apartment on the white board, you just put it out there for that week or whatever. As people come by,
Just see it, see it, because I can help with that.
I'm willing to help with that, or I have this idea that I can respond to.
That's neat.
And that kind of, I was thinking about setting between the minutes and ladies.
All right, one more minute.
Because there's songers,
This area.
Yeah.
Unless, because you.
But we, I text quite a bit.
So you guys can participate. It would be the sites, you know, outside here.
But it,
You know, we have so many people in this area, employees between birds.
right, it covers a lot of people.
And,
Or it's like, you know, Kirk would help bring that over to this, like, hey, this is what's going on at these sites too.
yeah, exactly.
Bring it here to us, bring it to us. I think that's a good idea. It could be something so simple for somebody else to be able to help out with, but it really.
Yeah, it's an idea that we wouldn't necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready? Let's just go, I don't exactly know what the groups were here, but we'll just kind of start over on this side and work our way. Wait, no, we started over here last time. We'll start over here, okay? Joanna and Courtney. Just start here and maybe just come up with, you know, we kind of thought this one might be best and whatever. Let's just hear why you think it might work or how it might be helpful.
I thought the biggest headache option one would be good for my team with some rewording and starting off with some positive and successful things and then talking about some issues that they might be having.
Great.
And then we talked about number 5 probably only being a good one like if you were in a recession or
some situations. And I like the fact that you also said, I think we do this one, we can change this. That's great. That's great. There's nothing, you know, again, remember the point of this is to bring out, it's to have this Alan Mulally or Louis Francisconian moment where stuff can emerge that typically doesn't emerge because organizationally and efficiency-wise, you know, we're just not there. So that's great. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go on to the next group.
We chose outside the triangle activity. We like that because we could do it with our own team, but each of our team members could choose someone in another department. For instance, I have a parent educator who teaches exercise to moms and little ones, but she might be interested in going to the Parkinson's dance class. You know, or you know, I'm interested in meeting with Sarah about grants or whatever. So I would give each member a chance and then come back and report to us what they learned so that we could all be able to share the experience.
We really discovered that we don't know which departments really know about all the other departments. So it gives an opportunity for that department to learn about all the other fingers that we have out there, all the other departments that we have. In my department, we pretty much know about all the departments because we have to explain those programs to all the callers who come in or call in. But we don't really know if all the other departments know about the other departments. So it's just more so giving that awareness and understanding what each department does.
Yeah. I like that. It's not always just finding out that individuals outside triangles, right? Sometimes we can get into these organizational or departmental silos. So sometimes it's also as a team. How aware are we of this other department's outside triangles and demands and pressures things are on them? And are there ways that we can carry out our work collectively in a different kind of way that would have positive impact or possibly not cause some problems? And sometimes you also mentioned sometimes there's just purely this wonderful positive benefit of knowing more about it. It might not even, in some cases, not even affect the way either of you does at work, but you have a greater appreciation for what they do, and you might even want to participate in something or utilize some of those services. So a lot of good can come from that, right? Great, thank you. Let's go over to the next one.
Well, I think we picked out two of them that we liked. The first one being the option one, the biggest headache, you know, kind of more doing it for like a leadership meeting. You know, we share what's going on in departments, but also maybe sharing our headaches so other departments can help out. Was one. We like the number two too, like for more assigned to your own departments if there's a situation that everybody's having an issue with. And we liked the number 8, helping a customer. You might want to talk about it because what you guys did too, but like just knowing what they feel and what their needs are, and you know how we can do things better and what they see.
I was telling her a couple of years back, we actually put together customer service maps where it was like a blueprint. So we would look at physically what the customer was seeing and then what was the process they were having to deal with procedurally or whatever in terms of that experience at Benavia. So if they came into reception, how would we handling the calls? How would we be greeting them? What did the environment look like? If they needed help with services, how did we handle that?
Right.
And so it really helped us to tighten up kind of how we were going to approach that particular service delivery.
Yeah.
But I think that the customer, it's so important for that experience to be positive. And if everybody has a part of that, I think that's a wonderful tool.
I love the language you used. What is the customer seeing and experiencing? When you're actually talking about trying to transport yourself and begin to see things through their eyes.